待たせいたしました。大街道上市万道後温泉方面行きです。
Hello and welcome back to the Yamanote. Alex here as we get ready to depart from JR Matsuyama Ekimae, driving an Iyotetsu Type 50 tram. We are playing today Densha de GO Ryojōhen. I will try to explain the different operations as we go along the way. So first we have to close the doors and we are clear to departure here. So let's say Shupat Shinko. Departure clear. Now we are going to make the announcement for the next stop. And remember, this tram is a one-man operation, so you have to open and close the doors and also make the announcement for each stop. We are reaching here the next stop, that is Otemachi. So let's reduce the speed, and there goes an Iyotetsu train on the Takahama line. So this is a tram, so it's a light rail, and the other is a heavy rail train. Because Otemachi stop is just near Otemachi station. Okay, so we make the stop and we open the doors to let the passengers out. And by the way, I'm using the Type 2 controller. And it's been a while since the last time that I played Densha de GO Ryojōhen, but I was in the mood for driving a tram around the streets of Matsuyama. So let's close the doors here. Departing Otemachi stop. Shupat Shinko. Departure clear. Well, we have a green light there, not the kind of Shinko that we normally get. And let's make the announcement for the next stop, Nishi Horibata. Look there, that's a yellow light and a red light, so we will have to wait here. You can see the other cars are stopping. The cars are crossing. And also people. Something that I love about this game. How it feels that you really are driving around a live city. Matsuyama City in this case. So this is the first time that we are in Shikoku Island. Interesting. And well, that light, we are now on the Otemachi line, and we are going to join the Jonan line for this tram service on Route 5, bound for Dōgo Onsen. So let's make the stop here. And we open the doors. We were on time too, nearly on time. So that's the thing with this game, that because you can get red lights across the way and everything, the timetable is more relaxed than in other games. More than in Densha de GO 2 for sure. Alright, so now we close the doors. And because we have a red light, let's make the announcement while we wait. We are just in front of the Matsuyama Castle grounds. And it's springtime, you can see some trees that are blossoming, that pink colors. And well, there goes Type 2000. We are clear to proceed. And those trams, well, the tram that we are driving is a Type 50. And these were introduced in the 50s, actually. Wait, well, we are clear to proceed there. And they are still around Matsuyama. They are still in service by Iyotetsu. And the Type 2000 trams, they come from Kyoto, from the old metropolitan tram network that Kyoto had. And look there to the left, you can see a light. That is a switching tracks light. But we don't need to switch tracks here So what we are going to do is just pass straight. You can see that we activated two. Well, let's make the stop first. You can see the tracks align. And did you see that were like two activations along the way? That is in case you need to switch the track. So we will do that further on this line, but those are the kind of things that you need to learn about in order to drive proficiently here with Densha de GO Ryojōhen. We are clear to proceed now. Shubat 5, departure clear. Let's make the stop announcement. And over there is Matsuyama City Station. That's the main hub for Iyotetsu. And Iyotetsu is the main transport provider for all of Matsuyama, because it has heavy rail, light rail, bus lines, but also it has banks, real estate, department stores, like all kind of things around Matsuyama. We have here a red light, so we are going to stop and wait like that, because we are near Shiyakuso Mae and we are just in front. That building over there, that's the city hall of Matsuyama. And this stop is Shiyakuso Mae in front of the city hall. So let's look over here, another type 50. You can see that we are now a little late, but still on schedule. Like that, we make the stop and open the doors. So yeah, you have to learn those peculiarities about track switching and all, but other than that, I find that this game is really relaxing because of that, because you just move at tram speed, like a slower speed. You can also look around, like here. Let's close the doors. You can see the Matsuyama Castle grounds. Let's make the announcement for the next stop. That is Kencho Mae, just in front of the Ehime Prefectural Office. Continue here, a bit more speed. Doing good. Ooh, bit too much with the brakes. Like that. Let's open the doors. And you can see there on the back, that's the Ehime Prefectural Office building. Matsuyama is the capital of the Ehime Prefecture. Oh, look at that, we are almost at the middle, right? So now we close the doors and we continue. You can see there also the annex office building of the Ehime Prefecture. Let's make the announcement for the next stop. That is Hokkaido. And watch out here, we get just under the yellow light, and there's Hokkaido stop. So Hokkaido is like the main commercial street of Matsuyama. So lots of shops around, and also near Hokkaido stop is the Matsuyama Castle ropeway. Because Matsuyama Castle is like on top of a hill. If you want to get there, it's a good idea to take the ropeway. A bit more, that should be enough. Let's open the doors here. here in Hokkaido stop. And yeah, Iyotetsu is a real interesting company. It was created at the end of the 19th century, and it built the first rail line in Shikoku Island. All right, on yellow light we are going to wait. So let's make the announcement for the next stop. Actually, that line that we saw at the beginning, that's Takahama line, the first line that was built here in Shikoku Island from Takahama to Matsuyama. And we have now a green light, Shupat Shinko, departure clear. We have already made the announcement for the next stop, that is Katsuyama-cho. And yes, I said Iyotetsu has lots and lots of commercial interests around Matsuyama. And it was one of the first private railway companies that was established in Japan. And another yellow light here. So we are going to have to wait again. But as you can see, we have plenty of time to reach the next stop. So let's get moving again. We sound the horn to signal that this tram is moving again. Again, it's really nice to just look around, and also we can see a more detailed view. Look at that. That's cool. And we also have an external camera like that. But since we are approaching the next stop, let's go back to the normal camera. A bit more. Like that. Let's open the doors. Here in Katsuyama-cho stop. And I also like the colors of the Iyotetsu trams, that livery that is like red, cream, and a bit of yellow. Looks good. Well, we have a red light, so we are going to make the train announcement, the stop announcement. Clear to move now, Shupat Shinko. And again, the Shupat Shinko is reserved for a particular type of light, but you know, it's a tradition here in the channel, in the Yamanote. So we have a red light in front of us. I'm going to reduce the speed a bit. Let's see if we don't have to. Oh, look at that person running there. Okay, we have a green light now. And we are moving towards Keisatsuso Mae, in front of the police station. Did I make the train announcement? Yeah, in the red light. Reduce the speed here. And over there is the police station. So it's a bit more here. Like that. Let's open the doors. And just on time, just on schedule. So this is the police station stop. You can see the police station just over there to the left, and we are waiting here. So let's make the stop announcement. Green light now, Shupat Shinko. And now you are going to see what you have to do if you need to switch tracks as we move towards Kamichiman stop. So we have a green light there. And there goes a Iyotetsu bus. Okay. We are approaching. You can see the first switch. Well, not switch. And now what we have to do is wait here until we get that light, and now we can proceed, but we are going to wait a bit more also in order to be on time there. But yeah, it's like there are two switches on top, and you have to pass the first switch, stop, and then you can continue and pass the second switch that we are going to see now. See? And now the trucks are switching to the right, and that is what we need. Open the door now. If you remember earlier when we were reaching Minami Horibata, we needed the trucks to stay on the left. So instead of stopping, what we did was passing through the both switches without stopping in between. And yeah, sometimes it's kind of complicated, but once you get it, you guys just enjoy. And also we are clear to make this turn. Let's make the announcement, and you can see that there was a white line. That's where you have to stop. You see a red light. And we are moving now towards Minamimachi. And we are about to enter a section. Section clear. Remember, when you are about to enter a section, you cannot pass without powering, and of course you cannot pass if there is a red light. Oh, sorry there. My bad, I was still thinking about the section. Well, we have a green light now. Shupachinko, and again, sorry to the people of Matsuyama. And approaching now Minamimachi. That is next to the Ehime Prefectural Culture Hall. There is that big building over there. Yeah, something that I like, that you can take a look at the things that are around. Okay, let's reduce the speed here. Like that. Opening the doors. And we had our first mistake of the run. This Route 5 of the Iyotetsu Tram system. And we are now approaching the end of the run here on the Jonan line. So we close the doors. Make the train announcement, the stop announcement. So we see a Type 2000. Those are from the old Kyoto municipal tram system. That is no longer active. Only the Randan tram lines. That is also here in Densha de GO Ryojōhen. Well, now we are approaching Dōgo Koen, and that is Dōgo Park. And it's a really big, beautiful park that is built where an old castle stand. There was an old castle, Yusuki-yo. That is Yusuki Castle, and you can see all the trees blossoming over there. It's a really big park. We make the stop and open the doors. And because Yusuki-yo, the ruins of Yusuki Castle, are on the park, this stop is also sometimes known as Yusuki-yo Mae, in front of Yusuki-yo, in front of Yusuki Castle. Alright, let's depart now. Made the train announcement for the last stop, Dōgo Onsen. Very interesting place. One of the main tourist attractions of Matsuyama is Dōgo Onsen, the Dōgo hot baths, and especially the Dōgo Onsen Honkan. That is a really big public bathhouse that is like over there. See that street ahead of us? It's like over there. This is the Dōgo Onsen stop. It's a really big bathhouse. And actually, if you have seen Spirited Away, by the film by Miyazaki, the bathhouse in Spirited Away was partially inspired by the Dōgo Onsen bathhouse. So yeah, it must be incredible. And come on! We have to push a bit here to get the final stop of Dōgo Onsen here on Route 5, and it's a beautiful station. This is more than a stop. This is the end of Route 5, and also is an all-round clear and the end of the Jonan line. And we are going to get here the evaluation, and not so good there, but look at that, we get some pictures and everything, some goodies. And here's the video reward of the Iyotetsu tram lines. Beautiful with those Type 50. They were introduced in the 1950s and they are still around until this day. They have changed a lot of things on the trams itself, but they're still running. And again, I think that, that's the Hokkaido commercial zone that we were talking before. And again, I really like the library of the Iyotetsu trams there under the rain. And that's Matsuyama Castle. And look this with the sunset. It really complements the colors of Iyotetsu sunset. We may need to do a sunset run here in Matsuyama City. And well, this has been a little springtime trams with Densha de GO Ryojōhen. And as always, I hope that you have enjoyed this run. I'm so glad that you like this kind of videos and all the comments that you leave. So glad that, that you enjoyed and you want to share that with other viewers. And well, if you like it, like, subscribe, everything, everything helps. And well, until the next time, thank you for traveling with the Yamanote and have a nice rest of your trip. Bye!